I'm Jason Valentine, and this is the winter playground edition of the Best of Fly the Northwest. With some incredible drone video shot during winter, we'll visit ski slopes, go ice fishing, see sled dogs, and more. And all of it shot right here in the Pacific Northwest. Let's get started with an incredible look at southern Lake Coeur d'Alene in February of 2019 when it froze over and brought a different kind of beauty to this awesome lake.
We're in Cleland Bay on the southern end of Lake Coeur d'Alene. It's 1 mile across the lake from Harrison, so in the summertime just paddleboard or boat over. The lake has frozen over a little bit down on this end. This winter was mild up until February, and now we're getting all of it at once, it seems like, but it's been really pretty the last couple, 3 weeks. Lake freezes over like this, and it's really super quiet out here. It's really peaceful and pretty with the snow. Other winters it hasn't frozen over at all, so it really changes from year to year. Sometimes neighbors come out at Christmas or New Year's, maybe Thanksgiving or something like that, but most people, they aren't out here till after Memorial Day, and then they're packed up usually on Labor Day weekend. Yeah, lots of deer track. I haven't seen an elk right down in here or a moose for a couple of winters now, but I've seen them out here before. So mostly just deer and all types of birds. Snowshoe, maybe get on the mountain bike if the road's clear, or the fat tire bike. A lot of times though, it's just sitting inside in front of the fire looking out at this view. It's really nice. Enjoy the scenery.
It's fairly rare for a body of water the size of Lake Coeur d'Alene to freeze over in our part of the world, so we felt lucky we were able to capture this beautiful sight. Well, as you may recall, that winter, especially February and March, were snowy and cold, and many lakes iced over with ice much thicker than normal. This allowed local fish fanatics to do something they can't do too often around here.
We're in Diamond Lake, Washington, which is about 10 miles south of Newport, 30 miles north of Spokane. A lot less hustle and bustle in the winter. There's not near as many people around. All the summer people go home, and it's generally pretty quiet. Right now, we've got close to 10 inches ice, so it's in great shape. There's plenty of good ice, cold weather for the next couple weeks, so it's gonna last a while. We had the idea one morning to doing a fishing tournament because it's the first year the lake's been opened in years. This tournament's to benefit Youth Emergency Services in Newport, which takes care of homeless teenage kids in Newport, kind of helps them out with clothes, helps them out wherever they can. You see 98 kids typically every month, plus 5 to 6 stragglers. So there's a lot more of a homeless youth problem in Pend Oreille County than I ever realized.
Fishing's not too bad. I've caught a couple. I just return them because I'm not after the trout. I've got enough at home, but I'm trying to catch the perch. I guess there was about 50 people out here Saturday. So this place, yeah, there should be a lot of people out here, I'm thinking.
It's been a great winter for ice fishing, surprisingly. You know, it took a while to get it here, but now that it's here, we got probably close to another month of ice fishing left.
Diamond Lake is near Newport in northeast Washington, and it certainly looks like they were having some fun that winter. The safety reminder about ice on lakes and ponds: never go out on the ice unless you know for sure the ice is thick enough to be safe to support you. Just because you see tracks on the ice doesn't mean it's safe. You're watching the Winter Playground edition of the Best of Fly the Northwest from Cap KVUE Local News. If you like the drone video you're seeing, a reminder: Fly the Northwest stories air every Tuesday night on Cap KVUE Local News at 6. We record Fly the Northwest in eastern Washington, northern Oregon, western Montana, and northern Idaho. Right now, though, we're headed for the Blue Mountains, where there's great snow just about every year. Skiers and snowboarders really enjoy it at Ski Bluewood.
My name's is Kim Clark. I'm the general manager of Bluewood Ski Area, and I've been in the business for 47 years. Bluewood it's a very unique ski area. It's completely off the grid. We generate our own electricity. We have cell phone service only. But right from the get-go, it's always been designed as two things. One is it's a family-oriented resort, all ages from 7 to 70, as we say. And the other is that it is a skier and rider's mountain. We're known for our north-facing slopes, our light snow. We have the second highest base elevation in the state of Washington at 4,545 feet, and our tree runs are one of the things that we're really well known for. The idea for Bluewood came up in the early 70s by a bunch of local skiers, and then in 1978 started construction of the mountain, clearing runs, building the lodges and everything. And the area opened in December of 1979. Our main lift was the first triple chair built west of the Mississippi. And then our second chairlift was added in 1986. And then 4 years ago, we replaced the original platter pole lift that's in our beginner area with the two conveyors. And we had absolute perfect teaching terrain and the hardest lift for a beginner to ride ever. So it was a major upgrade.
Only my third time here, and it's pretty close to home, and from what I've experienced, it's pretty fun. I haven't gone on the main one yet, just because you got to be used to speed, and since it's only my third time, I'm like, I don't know if I can do that yet.
It's an area that a lot of people tried years ago, and then there was just 30 plus years of virtually no change. And we've made a lot of significant changes that I think people would really enjoy, and come on out and give us a try again.
Ski Bluewood is south of Dayton in the Blue Mountains. Coming up, we're going to visit a lake in North Idaho with sled dogs, snowshoeing, and cross-country skiing. Plus, we'll meet a guy who goes paddleboarding in the winter. That's all ahead on this winter playground edition of the best of Fly the Northwest. Stay tuned.
The idol you love is back and will make your heart go. And a moment of discovery you can't miss.
I think she's the damn winner of American Idol.
American Idol, new ABC Sunday.
Millions of customers are leaving their providers and switching to Spectrum. And if you have satellite, it's not hard to see why. Because unlike satellite, Spectrum gives you all the services you need, like internet and TV from one provider.
They do?
Yeah, they do. And Spectrum has the fastest download speeds with the most reliable performance. Get Spectrum Internet with speeds at 100 megabits for $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. Spectrum wins on TV, too. Unlike satellite, Spectrum doesn't have an ugly dish to install. And you get exclusive premium original content with Spectrum Originals.
Wow, really?
Really? Plus, Spectrum has more free HD and free on demand. Get Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-909-4499. And unlike satellite providers, Spectrum doesn't have contracts or early termination fees. We'll even buy out your current contract up to $500. Switch to America's fastest growing internet, TV, and voice provider. Get Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each. Ask about our easy self-install options. Call 833-909-4499.
Well, folks, Valentine's and President's Day came and went, and unfortunately, the snow kind of ruined it for us. But guess what? Our lot is plowed and we are ready to go. Unlock your no-haggle price on over 275 new Toyotas and over 100 used vehicles. And unlike the snow, our prices from the holiday are sticking around until the end of the month. So visit ToyotaofTriCities.com to find your perfect match today.
Toyota of Tri-Cities, the wow starts now.
It's here, it's now. It's the only indoor RV show of the season. R&R RV in Spokane is hosting the Grand National RV Show February 18th through 27th. Shop over 120 RVs inside the West Coast's largest indoor showroom. Masks required. The Grand National RV Show February 18th through 27th indoors at R&R RV in Spokane. Special show pricing, giveaways, and food vendors on site. Visit rnrrv.com for more info.
The relationship that we have to have with the customer after the sale is probably more important than the sale itself. Service is probably the true test of how great we can be. When people come in to buy a car, they're excited and they're getting something new. When people come in to get their car worked on, usually something's not exactly right with it. It's a different opportunity to handle the customer. We want to be there for them. We want to provide as much information as possible and take care of it for them. That's what really gives us the long-term customers, is doing the right thing in service.
When it comes to fighting injustice, this is just the start.
Right here, right now.
Major crimes, The Closer, Cold Case, and more.
Start TV, broadcast channels 35.4 and 42.4.
Welcome back to the Winter Playground edition of the Best of Fly the Northwest from Cap KVUE Local News. Priest Lake in North Idaho is beautiful year-round, but each winter it becomes a magical place for winter sports.
Today we just got the family out and we came up to the golf course here at Priest Lake. In the wintertime they turn it into a Nordic center, so you can cross-country ski or snowshoe on it. They set some tracks for snowshoers.
It's really fun and you just get to be outside and you get to go in the snow, and I'd say you should do it. It's relaxing and it's really beautiful.
You don't have to stay on that groomed track. You can go out wherever you want to go. It's really fun when there's a lot of powder. I don't know, there's no people. It's just kind of fun to go have some space to go check it out and see what animals run out at you. No one really has any snow, but we have some. I get out and come take a day trip and, you know, get some fresh air. And I mean, I have heard it called a winter wonderland or even a snow globe sometimes. It is really pretty. You never know what you're going to see.
Snowshoeing is a great low-impact aerobic exercise. Plus, as you saw, everyone in the family will enjoy it. Many outdoor stores rent the equipment for a reasonable fee, so it won't break the bank either. We're staying at Priest Lake for another great winter outdoor sport. Take a look.
We're here in Priest Lake and we're cross-country skiing on the Shoreline Trail. I ski a lot in the wintertime. It's probably my favorite thing to do. It gets you outside. It's beautiful outdoors. The trails are groomed really nicely at the lake, and it's just a nice way to enjoy Priest Lake in the wintertime. There's a really good network of trails around here, and we have a volunteer Nordic club that maintains the trails and groom them on a regular basis. It goes right along the shoreline. There's quite a few miles of shoreline. They're not all maintained for cross-country skiing, but there's usually enough. Cross-country skiing is something just about any age can do. It doesn't take a lot of equipment. You can just, for renting or buying some fairly inexpensive skis and poles, young and old can get out and enjoy the cross-country ski trails. The lake is just amazing, and the sun's shining right now, which makes it especially beautiful. All the views are spectacular. It's really hard to beat the views that you see here. I've been to quite a few different places, and it's really tough of some places to measure up.
And before we leave Priest Lake, check this out.
We're at Priest Lake, and we're at the site of the Priest Lake sled dog races. People are familiar with the Iditarod, which is like 1,000 miles. The races up here are between 5 and 10 miles. Let's go. My primary sport's still ski touring, but we added in a sled with kind of a focus on training, but we also do some racing. My favorite part of ski touring or dog sledding is trust. And people don't realize how much trust it takes to ski behind your dog at 20 miles an hour. Once they run, they're silent, and you get to be just quiet, and you all get to be together out in this beautiful space together. It's really amazing. I race for Team USA for their 1 and 2 dog-powered sports developmental team. So there's sort of a hope and a lot of effort that gets put into trying to make it an Olympic sport. If you have a dog that's athletic and likes to pull, you've probably got a dog that would like to do ski touring.
Priest Lake is just east of the Washington-Idaho border in northern Idaho. Just take U.S. Highway 2 northeast out of Spokane. Then at Priest River, take Idaho State Highway 57 north. And as I said earlier, any time of year, it's a pretty incredible place. Coming up, have you ever been fat biking? Have you ever heard of fat biking? We'll take a look at this great winter sport next. And later, we're going to Moses Lake, where we found a gentleman who likes doing what most of us consider a summer sport in the middle of winter. It's all ahead on this special winter playground edition of the Best of Fly the Northwest. Stay with us.
There was a time when our Triple Play coworkers would ask us to help out. Order ready for Leslie? Leslie? Sure you don't want to play in the water park too?
No, that's okay.
What is possibly wrong with you?
They don't ask us anymore.
The Raptors are brought to you by Triple Play, where you can bowl, blast, climb, and play in Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park. Plus, it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
My favorite dinosaur is a T-Rex.
You have terrible taste in dinosaurs.
Women, is your bladder out of control? Do you constantly feel you have to go to the bathroom and worry you may not get there in time? Are you tired of the leaks and smells, the embarrassment? Is your weak bladder causing you to miss out on precious time with your family? Now you can gain control of your life and your bladder with Better Bladder. The doctor-developed natural formula that is changing women's lives.
I used to have to go to the bathroom every 20 minutes. With a degree of urgency I no longer feel. It makes you feel like you're young again.
It works. It was like having a to-do list of everything that was wrong, and Better Bladder made me feel like I just crossed everything off that list and I don't have to worry anymore.
In a scientific study, 86% saw a reduction in the urge to go. 84% made fewer trips to the bathroom during the night. 90% went fewer times during the day. And almost 94% saw a reduction in those dreaded leaks and accidents. Best of all, many see results in as little as 2 weeks.
What I saw in my patients who took Better Bladder was an overall improvement in everything from the constant need to urinate to the number of times they would get up in the middle of the night to urinate. I can really recommend it with confidence.
A full 2-month supply of Better Bladder is only $39.95 per month, but it won't cost you that today because you can experience Better Bladder free for 30 days. You also get a free 30-day supply of Therabotanics Perfect Omega. Just one Perfect Omega has the power of 3 ordinary fish oil supplements. Plus, get a free copy of Doctor's Secrets to a Better Bladder. A $60 total value free.
I have control of my life again, and my bladder doesn't have control over me anymore.
Call the number on your screen or go online now and take back control with Better Bladder.
It's Heart Health Awareness Month. To help stay healthy, check your cholesterol and blood pressure on a regular basis. Get more information at yaktrynews.com.
The Prosser Heart Center at Prosser Memorial Health offers a full spectrum of cardiology services. This is how we care.
It was the show that changed the face of television.
I loved you, fellas. One and all.
And its legacy in television lives on. MASH.
MeTV. Broadcast channels 35.2 and 42.2 plus Spectrum Channel 182.
Welcome back to the Winter Playground edition of the Best of Fly the Northwest. Well, winter snow stops most of us from riding our bikes each year, but a few years back, some bicycle fanatics didn't want to quit riding when the snow started to fall, and fat biking was born.
We're out here fat biking on Canfield Mountain. I got a ton of snow the last few days, so I'm gonna go see what we can do. So this is part of its Forest Service property, and it's been a recreational area for forever. Fat biking is basically modified mountain bikes. They're built around really big tires, so that allows you to ride on top of groomed snow or somewhat packed snow. It feels like single track in the summertime, but you're in the middle of winter, cruising down a snowy, beautiful snowy trail. When it gets this deep, sometimes it gets really tough. But it is always fun to be out in the snow. And so certain trails are better for deep snow than others. It's safe to say that it's always a lot of work, but it's fun work. Most bike shops will have one or two demo bikes or rentals. I know we do a Vertical Earth, and I'm pretty sure all the other bike shops around do. It is a little different skill riding a fat bike. You have to just drop the tire pressure down to the point where you can ride on the snow. It's so beautiful up there. You get up there on top of the mountain and get just the huge vistas. And yeah, they can be really nice.
Fat biking is not for everyone, but if you're interested, just Google it and you'll find plenty of information about this up-and-coming winter sport. Next on Fly the Northwest, an unusual sight on Moses Lake as one man goes paddleboarding with ice and snow all around. We'll be right back.
The President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and you don't want to miss it. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 7 years no interest, and free shipping. But hurry, the extended President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Imagine yourself working alongside a dentist, taking x-rays, sterilizing instruments, educating dental patients. You've just imagined a dental assisting career, and Charter College can prepare you in less than a year. You'll be taught chairside assisting, infection control, radiology, and how to handle dental emergencies. To join the rewarding healthcare industry, start at chartercollege.edu, because we work to get you to work.
You've been waiting for it, and guess what? It's back for another year. McCurley Integrity Honda's President's Day sales event is finally here, which means now is the best time to save on our entire selection of vehicles. And get this, 0% financing has been extended for one final month on your favorite new Hondas. A giant selection of inventory, great lease specials, and 0% financing are all here at McCurley Integrity Honda. McCurley Integrity Honda, integrity in everything we do for you.
It's all about taking care of the customer. That's what we get up every morning to do. I think you could see that day to day just by walking in to any one of our showroom floors, any one of our service departments. It's about bringing everything together. When it comes down to it, you want to know that people are there to take care of you. That's it. I think that's what makes us different. My name's Scott Guthrie. I'm the platform director for Tom Denchel Auto Group.
Do you listen to the TV on high volume or have trouble hearing conversations? Then you would benefit from hearing aids. Don't waste thousands on expensive hearing aids when you can get Nano's revolutionary technology for just $297. Don't be fooled by higher-priced hearing aids. The CIC Recharge is a true hearing aid, not an amplifier. With rechargeable technology many customers say is superior to more expensive models. Call now and get not one, but 2 Nano hearing aids for just $297. Plus, we'll add a portable charging case and ship your order absolutely free. The CIC Recharge has a tiny in-the-ear canal design that is nearly invisible. Why keep missing out on important conversations or waste thousands of dollars? Call and get 2 CIC Recharge hearing aids for only $297 and free shipping.
800-820-2755. Again, that's 800-820-2755.
The President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended, and you don't want to miss it. Right now, the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 7 years no interest, and free shipping. But hurry, the extended President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
Our next story takes us to nearby Grant County, where we ran into a gentleman we thought had confused winter for summer, as he had his paddleboard out for an adventure on a partially frozen over Moses Lake. Take a look.
in Nepal Park in Moses Lake, Washington. This is a lot of snow. We don't normally get this much snow. 90% of the lake is covered in ice, but this is about the most open part of the lake, and that's why I'm here at this park, is because I want to take advantage of the water at this time of year. Love to stand up paddleboard. In the wintertime, the reason why I don't hold off for another 6 months is because there's a world of beauty around us. The ice and everything, that I think that's beautiful. Coming out on the water at this time of year where nobody else is doing that kind of gives me a perspective that most others don't. And I'm well prepared. I'm wearing a full-blown wetsuit. I'm wearing booties underneath these socks right here, ready to go. And I stay warm. In fact, when I'm out there, I typically sweat. I love the birds here. I love the ice. I love the weather. If you love the outdoors, it shouldn't matter if it's winter or summer. I mean, just love it for whatever it is. It's beautiful to me.
I haven't seen too many people out on their paddle boards in the winter, but who knows? It could catch on. Well, that's all the time we have now for this special Winter Playground edition of the Best of Fly the Northwest. Remember, see Fly the Northwest reports each Tuesday on Cap KVUE Local News at 6. I'm Jason Valentine. Thanks so much for watching.